It's the PR blog. Yo, welcome to Miss Glenn PR show. There's a lot going on today, man. Too much. Just woke up, man, son. Tighten up and shit. Gotta be to work in about 2 hours. So I decided that, I wanna make a little vlog before I head out. Yeah, my day has been fucked. But it's still good though. You understand? Like, remember, in life, bro, my nigga, like, you always gonna have ups and downs. But you could manage what's up and what's down. Like, you understand? Like, how that affect you. Because for me, my me down problem was that when I invested all of my income, you understand, to enter my first apartment, that I like and stuff like that, it nearly took me out, you understand? So I was still able to, invest in some food and stuff like that. Put a little gas in the car, probably get some little essential stuff, Still was able to set up my TV, my PS5, internet, all that, make sure the crucial stuff is online, but a nigga ran out of money. So I ran out of gas like just the day before yesterday, so I have the car packed up ever since yesterday till Friday, until I receive more money, because I get paid weekly, and stuff like that. So, but I'm like, I'm out now, you understand? The food ran out and stuff like that, I was not, and they said that I supposed to be expecting, she said that I supposed to be expecting a kid, but hey, I don't know, you understand? But let's get back to the real story though. I basically tried on TikTok. I tried, I left down some posters and stuff like that on, those who have their Social Security and stuff like that, who can go and apply for on IRS meanly, and open up their ENI number. And then from that point on, once if they click the 4 weeks that I said for the ENI number, it should be coming in your mail within 4 weeks. And within 4 weeks, I will be posting another video on basically on the ITN, and creating your Brads and Dunn account number that's gonna be connected to your business Social Security. So we're gonna get to that later on, but we would have gotten to that today, but unfortunately, because all of that is free, but unfortunately, I went there and applied. I showed y'all that I applied, but it didn't go through. So I have another way and another option. I'm going to a third party now. So I'm going to a third party and stuff like that. And boom, we're gonna see, you understand, if I get through that way. So I'm keeping y'all posted on these stuff. But that's one of the crucial part, of the plan, is just getting that sorted out. So that way, once I get that sorted out, now I have to go back and do more paperwork, you understand? So once I get that paperwork, now I go back to YouTube platform, you understand, and stuff like that, and put that information on there for when monetization comes. Right now I'm just building up my page and stuff like that, so I get to that threshold that they said that you need in order for them to have you eligible enough for monetization. And I'm working on getting my content be more sufficient, direct, you understand? So I appreciate y'all, for following me on this journey. And I'm also working on my language speech. So I am trying to get my English more better, because as I make my videos, I notice a lot of my flaws, so it is mainly helping me too, so through this whole process and this time, I'm just owning my skills, fine-tuning them, just making sure. I realized too, like, when you start off, yeah, it's good that you use AI and stuff like that, to help you out, but description wise, you understand, if you're doing something that I'm trying to do and stuff like that, I think is best. I started off with the AI, but the AI didn't really match the video sometimes. So you know, I realized that, hey, like sometimes, you know, you have to put that final touch, like, you know, in that little description. Like, yes, your YouTube page and stuff like that could, you know, be AI and stuff, but when you're posting your videos, that's all gotta be you. That's all gotta be you. Like, you probably could write it out and then tell the AI to fine tune it, but make sure that you putting your thoughts inside of that. Like, you actually sitting and you thinking what you want to say, what you want it to name, and then just go to AI and be like, make this name more glamorous or something. You understand? And they'll do that. Today, my plans for the day, you know, what do I have planned today? My plans for the day is, like I said, I woke up, you understand, I took a shower. Now I'm about to go do a little workout and stuff like that. You know, I'm catching the bus. Oh my God, like, fuck. But it's only gonna be for 2 more days, my nigga. You know, 2 more days, my nigga. But Friday evening, I will be dropping a new video tonight. I'll be dropping a shopping video, because Friday, like I said, you know, I am busy 24/7. So Friday, after I do get off my job, and you know, my money comes in, you know, my money comes in, my nigga. So once my money come in, I'll be going in Walmart and stuff like that, you know, to go and get certain essential. I'll probably show y'all what my apartment and stuff look like right now. You know, ain't really too big, but it's just something for, you know, for a young nigga like me trying to cultivate a little fame and glory. You understand? So I'm gonna show y'all what the apartment look like, and basically how I'm gonna be customizing this apartment. You understand? And what's not, to make it look like what I needed it to look like for the meantime that I'm holding this place down. You know, so it is gonna be looking quite admirable, you know, so stay tuned. You know, I'm very looking forward to that, you know, going out to the shops and stuff like that. You know, of course I'm gonna do my thing, you know, but I appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next video, man. Hopefully, I also forgot, my bad, goddamn, forgive me. Like I said, I'm still working on delivering my direct, you understand, staying direct. But every week I'll be hosting a premiere, you understand? A premiere is like, basically what I'm trying to do is, I also want to get into acting, you know, so I'll be posting like premieres and stuff like that every weekend. Like, you know, like back when we was kids and we used to watch TV, and you know, they used to put on TV and you know, in the ads, oh, this show will be coming at 10 p.m. tonight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not on Wednesday, Thursday, tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do something like that. So, you know, I'll be hosting premieres every week. You know, most likely it should be Friday or Saturday. You know, and now instead of me uploading every day, it's probably still gonna look like I'm uploading every day, but it's gonna be every other day, because I noticed that, heads up too, for anybody that's trying to do YouTube, whenever you're uploading your videos, please my nigga, don't do what I did. Don't do what I did, man. Do not go and just upload your video. Like, go inside the description, and when they say upload and when you wanted to upload it, make sure that you click that you want to upload it like the next day. You understand? Because if you try to upload it that day, like, imagine you want to do that to all platforms. You understand? And that's where I'm on. I'm like on all platforms. So imagine you want to upload it on all day. All of them is going to be uploading at the same time, my nigga. But if you upload it for like a further day, like a day or two, you understand, that's some shit, then that's going to help the algorithm download your video, you understand? And when that day comes, your video is just published, you understand? Or some shit. Rather than you having to scratch your head and watching it pause and this and that. So, you understand? So, you know, I'm also giving you all advice on stuff that I'm figuring out as I'm starting this journey and stuff like that. You know, what's going on, you know, with the YouTube algorithm, you know, with the TikTok and stuff like that. Because I'm trying to post content every day and on a daily, but it's really eating up, you know, your data and stuff like that. I do got Wi-Fi, you know, thank God for that. But, you know, it makes your Wi-Fi run slow when you're uploading on so much stuff. You understand? And it overruns your phone too. It makes your phone super hot, you know. So that's why, you know, to save yourself stress, you know, you shoot a video, but you upload it like tomorrow or 2 days from now, you understand? So that also will give you time to do a little editing, you understand? Put in a little bit of editing and stuff. So, you know, that way you can be able to make your content a little bit better, my nigga. Like that shit do, you know, help you and take you far. You know, I do have like a list of everything that I've started, like ever since I've entered my apartment is when I started doing everything, is when I started becoming so active. So, you know, I am like correcting them and stuff like that on what's not so and so. So see, I just did it again, so and so. Like, you know, I'm trying to work on my speech, but I had this from since I was a kid. And me watching myself on YouTube, I realized that, oh, like, hey, it either could make me, or one, I could, you understand, try to lower it down the amount of time that I do say it, make myself more aware of what I'm saying. So it's more of communicating with my brain to let my brain be like, what am I going to say? You understand? Because sometimes I could be saying something, but so and so just pop out, like, you understand? So that's why it's like, it's being very much aware. But yeah, as soon as I get some gas in the car, trust me, I'm gonna be on the road. And let's get it popping. Yo, don't leave before you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, my nigga. On God.